Are the remote viewers seeing more dire events just over the horizon? Unfortunately, yes. Hi there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here in the beautiful Hawaiian Islands. I'm not going to detail the specifics of what we're warning about, not right here in this forum, but I do want to talk about how we do this, our reaction, how it affects us, and how we go about doing it. I had a conversation today with my colleagues Daz Smith and Edward Reardon about what we just accomplished last month. We published on our private site, futureforecastinggroup.com, a prediction that there would be a new 9/11 event, an earth-shaking event, which would change the world, involving explosions, death, destruction, a new 9/11. And it got a lot of attention, and then the war in Israel came along, and our data matched that picture for picture, point for point, very accurately. So now the question is, because we are futureforecastinggroup.com and we forecast future events using remote viewing, now the question is, okay, smart guys, what's next? This is a very difficult time to remote view because as you sit down to remote view, you need a completely blank, clean mind. You need to be willing to accept any data. And when things are in such turmoil, when the entire world is thinking about the events in the Middle East, it's difficult to sit down and have that calm moment to remote view. So we're doing the best we can, and we do have some new data, as I said. This is not the data, but here is some of the conversation that I had with my good friends Daz Smith and Edward Reardon about all this. What are your guys' thoughts just on the noise that's going on right now?
Yeah, the noise. I like your analogy with the sea element. And we have to bear in mind that we don't know how remote viewing works, but we think it works on intent of people, people's intent and consciousness is involved. And when you think about with what's happening now with, these events that are happening in the Middle East, it's an event that is essentially involving billions of people across the globe, all thinking, worrying, all with different scenarios, all with different agendas. So, as intuitive beings that we are literally, we are going to be affected by that. So it is like, as you said, it's like for me, it feels like a big sea of noise, but also sea of what I call probabilities as well. So although we are getting what data which looks like huge, massive events, I truly believe that's probably only one of several probabilities that might happen, and we're just picking up on when we did it, that might just have been the most luminous one at that very moment of doing it. But yeah, so it's a sea of noise and probabilities is how I see it. A big super mess.
With our sessions that we had and the work that we did and our debriefs that we had about it, and then seeing the event take place and the magnitude and seeing how the world is kind of galvanizing sides and they're ready to kind of, and it's like, whoa, this might be it here. This could be World War III, and that's how I feel, and that's like the magnitude of, like when we were going through our debrief, I could feel it. Like when Daz is going over his stuff, and Dick, you're going over your stuff, and Derek's going over his stuff, and I'm just like, oh man, what is gonna happen here? This is it.
It did have that ominous feeling, didn't it? As we were doing it, it was like that really hair on my arms, kind of standing on envy, and I was like, "Ooh, this is something a bit different here. What's going on?"
So new data will be going up soon, and we have a 1-week free trial. Futureforecastinggroup.com. You can join at the visionary level with a 1-week free trial. So it's 7 days. Get the visionary membership. Go check out all of our data. If you can binge watch it for a few days, and if it's not for you, you can cancel and you won't be charged. Futureforecastinggroup.com. Oh, crypto news. Bitcoin surged above $30,000 today. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go, cryptos. At some point, with all of this turmoil and uncertainty and the changing world and the catastrophic events, someday we are going to have liftoff of the new digital financial system, because all of this is designed to bring in a new financial system. And that's one of the main things we talk about at futureforecastinggroup.com, is the transition to the new digital financial system. And we've always said it's not going to be a smooth ride.